So keep in mind, no reading can resonate with every Aries on the planet all the time. Also keep in mind that energies can be reversed. So if I say that you did something and you know that you didn't, it simply means to be aware that someone else in the situation most likely did, whether you are aware of this or not. I want to let you know that there is a neighbor who has let their dog out to go to the restroom, and it's been out for 5 hours and yapping the entire time. So if the dog starts barking, I apologize. I waited as long as I could, but they're not going to take the dog in apparently because it's already like, I think around 9 o'clock or so. Anyway, so looking at this reading, a lot of mental energy, this mental thought, a little bit of emotion. Anyway, so it's showing me that you're in a mental prison, but in this mental prison, it's showing you with the blindfolds on, which means that you have the capability to get yourself out of this mindset, but you're choosing not to. It was more like, look at me, I've been the victim of something, right? I said this was Sagittarius too, so it's not being put forward as I have something against Aries. Just so you know, I have Aries in my chart, as do most of us. But there's a situation that you could get yourself out of, but you're choosing not to get out of it. You are preferring to say, oh, look at me, I was the victim of XYZ. But you were worried about being left out in the cold. But you made a new beginning change because of a lusty behavior final decision. You were afraid of becoming single, but you made a proposal to be left out in the cold. You got wish fulfillment regarding a lusty behavior final decision, but you were afraid to make a choice about a new beginning because you were a fast talker about being backstabbed into making a change to a lusty behavior final decision. What I see here, and I'm trying to look at this in my intuitive way as well, not just reading the cards, but with the dog, it's making it difficult. But what I'm going to say is, potentially, there may have been at some point in time somebody who got left out in the cold because of a lusty behavior final decision by you. But then another person did the same thing and you're making excuses for them. Or maybe you didn't do anything the last time for the other person, but you are doing something when it happened to this other person. That's all I'm saying. There is a hypocrisy here of some sort, and that's why you're being a fast talker about being backstabbed into making a change to a lusty behavior final decision or a new beginning that had to do with that. For some of you, okay, so the difference is maybe one of the people you were afraid would leave you out in the cold and the other one wouldn't. I don't know. It could be different for everybody. But what I want to point out is that if you cut anybody out of your life because they got wish fulfillment by engaging in a natural human thing, now this is of course not if they were married to you, but if they were not married to you and you got mad because they did this, but then you didn't get mad because somebody else did, That might be something you want to look at. It could even be that somebody else did that and you had a problem, but then you did it, and then it was like, oh, it's okay if I do it because, okay? It's something like that. So if this reading resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.